Welcome back, guys, to East 9, Monstrum Nox, where after our big reveal, our characters are obviously going to have to work their way through it as they return to the Dandelion. But first of all, in the Hidden Research Wing, we actually have another little marker waiting for us over here. So what's going to happen as we move this way? Through the door that we couldn't go through before?
You still got your strings tangled. Thought you'd be glad you got your memories back.
It was still a shock, though.
Yes. And perhaps if I had remembered sooner, I would have been of more use.
I mean, yeah, but... It's a what-if scenario.
Adol?
Your sight grows dim, your breathing becomes arduous, and you're unable to move.
This is just like before.
But why now?
Hang on, Adol! It seems worse this time.
Look! Isn't that the same light?
There is no mistaking it. It is the light that appeared when Shadowlord faded away.
This can't be happening.
But why? Adol! You can't go! It's not fair.
This way, Crimson King! Quickly!
Aprillis? How are you here?
It doesn't look like a trick.
Dad? What are you doing here?
You must hurry. There's not much time. Take the Crimson King over to the next room. There's also something I need all of you to do for me.
Hey, when you can clone, why not just clone again? Or again and again and again and again. Spares.
What is this place?
There's so many Aprillises. I can't believe it.
This is the place where Zola first succeeded at making a homunculus.
That's right. You're one too.
The reason Zola turned to alchemy was so he could revive me. So he could revive Saint Rosvita.
What?
I'm sure you all have many questions, but our first priority is saving the Crimson King's life.
We can save him?
What's the deal with him anyway?
Normally, homunculi are born as children. That's why all of you had proper childhoods.
That's true.
I wouldn't necessarily call them proper.
But he was an experiment to create an identical adult replica of the original. And because of that, his body is unstable.
If we do nothing, then the Crimson King will disappear forever. Just as Shadowlord did.
Isn't there anything we can do?
There's not enough time to create an entirely new body for him. However, there is another way.
And now it all starts to make sense, doesn't it? Chapter 8, Lust Spoke the Alchemist, comes to an end, as it's time for fusion. Ha! Hence why Adol, of course, knows both sides of the story, so that he can put in a book. Yes. 31 Twilight Shards acquired. Chapter 8 has come to an end. Now what's crazy next? It's nice to finally meet you, says the controller. Yes, it is.
It's our first time meeting. but it doesn't feel that way. It's like you and I have been connected all along. You felt it too, haven't you? I envy you for all of your adventures. What a life. The danger. When was the last time you slept in peace? Why keep doing it? Why do you still want to be an adventurer?
It makes life worth living. And also, more to the point, does he even need to ask? Because he'd know it.
No, I suppose I don't. I know why you'll never change. If you don't light a fire, it'll never go out. If you don't make decisions, you'll never be hurt. But you'll never be deterred. You'll keep going until your last breath escapes you. In you, there lies a hope that guides you, and everyone around you toward their dreams.
It's a bit of self-love going on here. And that's just what I plan to do.
I thought so. I have a favor to ask. I wish I could go with you, but I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Still, I can't let it end here. Adventures are still waiting for us. So I ask you this. Take my power and my soul. Take them with you on your journeys. Adol, Kristen.
And so begins the final chapter, Monstrum Nox.
You're awake.
Have you been here this whole time? And you. Feels like this. Where are we? I guess Adol must be a little bit memory famished at this point in time. He's probably got to get his bearings a little bit.
We're in Zola's alchemy lab inside the prison. It's not comfortable, but there was nowhere else we could perform the procedure. How are you feeling? You might need some time to adjust. Incidentally, I believe this is the first time we've spoken, Adol Kristen.
Kinda, yeah. In a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
Then you must be aware of what happened to you.
Adol the Red certainly is perceptive.
Dr. Noah.
The adventurer Adol Kristen and his homunculus the Crimson King. Within you resides both of their souls. To be precise, you were originally one person, and now you've become one again.
Do you feel the Crimson King's consciousness and the power you inherited?
You tell him of the pact you made with the Crimson King.
So that's what happened.
A conversation between souls during fusion. That is fascinating indeed.
Dr. Noah is Zola's assistant, but he has since joined our cause. He was the one who fused both of your souls into a single body. Forgive me, but this was the only way to save the Crimson King's life.
Actually, I can't thank you two enough. Yeah, well, does that make me more powerful, like double soul man? I'll thank them.
No.
I thought you would be angry with me. You're a very strange young man. He looks to be adjusting well enough. Shall we begin preparations?
Yes, Dr. Noah is right.
Preparations for what?
I was planning on telling you after everyone had arrived. And it seems that time has come.
Adol! You're all right.
It's good to see the procedure was a success.
I suppose introductions are in order.
That's right. That makes this the first time we've met, right, Adol?
Tell them the Crimson King still lives on in you and to treat you as they always have.
I didn't think you could do something like that.
At least I've got something to show for leaving home.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Long story short, you're the same Adol we've always been friends with.
Thank goodness.
Yes. My worries have been assuaged.
You didn't call us just for this welcome back party, did you?
Before I get to it, there is something I need to tell you all first. It concerns Zola, the one who created all of us homunculi.
About time you told us who he is, and how you two know each other.
That man... No, the alchemist, Zola, is...
He was a young noble who served Rosvita during the 100 Years' War.
Anemona.
You've regained more memories?
Yes. Some returned when I saw this room.
If Zola served under Rosvita, then they must have known each other a long time.
That reminds me. There was a guy standing next to the saint in that painting. Is that the guy you're talking about? He's just a kid now.
Yes. The 100 Years' War was also a proxy war between the gods. Glia had the blessing of Grimnir. Ritai was blessed by Luki. But the roaring flames of human war eventually ignited the realm of the gods. Divided between the two sides, a war of their own erupted. Ultimately, Grimnir and Luki both fell at the other's hand.
Is this the Twilight of the Gods from the Norse religion?
Yes. Because of that war, the gods that once blessed Glia perished.
That's terrible. Then what is the Grimwald Nox?
You said the gods used the Grimwald Nox to contain and purge the monsters.
Even without the gods, the Grimwald Nox still creates monsters from human emotions. So now, it falls on humans to eradicate the monsters born from them. But after the 100 Years' War, many Glians were overcome with grief. The monsters manifested from them could no longer be contained by humans alone.
What happened then?
That is when Zola intervened. After I was executed, he resigned from the military and returned home. He secluded himself and became engrossed in his research to the point of obsession.
So that was when he began learning alchemy.
But why did he do that?
Thought you were smarter than that, kid.
Papa wanted to revive Rosvita. He respected her as both his commander and the woman he loved. He sold his land and used his inheritance to devote his life to his research. He would often isolate himself in his lab for days at a time without food or rest. The outcome of his blood and tears was...
It was me. I was born from his work.
That's such a sad reason.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Zola then reappeared from isolation as an alchemist. He proposed a plan to the Glian royal family, who was overwhelmed by the Grimwald Nox.
So that's why.
Only beings of exceptional strength and skill are capable of suppressing the Grimwald Nox. They are doing the gods' work, quite literally after all. Zola's proposal involved the creation of a homunculus army. The Glian royalty, out of time and other options, accepted his proposal.
So that's how he built all of this.
As you know, homunculi are created by replicating existing humans. When the royal family sought candidates in secret, a handful of people volunteered. Yes. The volunteers were my comrades who fought alongside me in the 100 Years' War. You are the homunculi of the heroes preserved here in this lab. The homunculi who have been slaying the Lemiris in secret, maintaining peace in
And centuries of this conflict brought us to today.
Yes. If the homunculi warriors were injured or killed, new ones were created. Zola even transferred his own soul into homunculi in order to continue his research. Then he gave his warriors gifts that bound them to this land.
That explains what the curse is.
I had no idea.
Why were we adopted or given to orphanages then? Was that the case for all of our predecessors?
No. Zola and I raised the homunculi ourselves. But 15 years ago, Zola disappeared. Your predecessors had perished, and you were all much too young to fight. That is why I made the decision to suppress the Grimwald Nox alone. I had no other choice but to entrust you to the people of Balduq.
So you've been fighting alone then?
So then, what has Zola been doing?
Shortly before he left, he said he had discovered a breakthrough in his research. I've no doubt it's the magnum opus he was speaking of, and he's still working on it.
There's one more thing that doesn't add up. Where did you come from? Saint Rosvita was tricked by Bratai's army and burned at the stake. So explain to me how the hell you were created.
Kratos' right. Our bodies were preserved.
Papa can fabricate more than just objects and flesh. He can fabricate human souls as well.
I do remember him saying that.
My soul was the first prototype that he successfully fabricated. Using the doll belonging to Rosvita as a relic, Papa placed my soul into it.
Huh?
Why would he actually do that?
He did it because fabricating a soul was only the first step.
He needed to put the soul into something I held dear to learn more about my past. From the memories he learned from Anemona and a lock of my hair, I was created.
What?
Now you're telling us he can create people from nothing but memories and hair?
That's a lot of power for one man.
Right?
Now we know why Aprilis and the rest of us were created. But what about Adol?
It must have something to do with Zola's magnum opus.
I don't have the answer to that question. But Zola has a deep desire for Adol's copious experience as an adventurer.
Could it be possible that the strange monsters and primordials we have witnessed in the prison were designed based on Adol's past adventures?
There's no mistaking it. We literally know that.
You've got quite the fan, Adol.
I suspected that was the case. And if Adol says so, then it must be.
I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Isn't there anything we can do to stop Zola?
There are many things I need to ask him, but nobody knows where he is. There's also the matter of a certain event that's about to happen.
And what's that?
Balduq will soon be hosting its Victory Day festival for the 100 Years' War.
It's gonna be a festival? I've been out this time. We've definitely heard about the Victory Day Festival many times before, but tell us more.
You mean...
It is an annual event. A day that celebrates Rosvita and the reclamation of Balduq.
About that time of year again, huh?
Yeah, I suppose we were too busy to remember. But what does the festival have to do with anything?
The scars left by the 100 Years' War still run deep through this land. Once every year, the Grimwald Nox becomes the more dangerous ultimate Grimwald Nox.
Even more dangerous?
Now that is a celebration I can get behind.
Victory Day is in 3 days.
We do not have much time.
Zola is a threat, but the ultimate Grimwald Nox is a more immediate concern. Before that time comes, you should all take this chance to return to the city and rest.
I think I'll do that. I'm exhausted, mentally and physically.
Yeah, we've all been through a lot.
I could use a night to let this all sink in.
I will investigate the Grimwald Nox and Zola's whereabouts. You'll hear from me if I discover anything. Until then, rest well.
With that, Adol and the others decided to leave the prison and return to the city for the time being. The exhausted monstrums needed time, both to rest and to reflect upon the truth they had discovered about themselves. A bonfire was lit in the city to celebrate the coming festivities, and the streets were abound with a lively vigour. In an effort to ease distant concerns over the night's revolt, many Roman soldiers were assigned to assist with preparations. 3 days came and went. And before long, Balduq was ushering in the start of the Victory Day festival. Yet even then, there was still no word from Aprilis. Just clones, man. What are we supposed to do now? The Victory Day festival has now arrived. Did something happen to Aprilis? Again. I don't know, but she's never this late. Yeah, she puts on a stoic facade while she's working herself to the bone. Dad might know where she is. Where is Dr. Noah at the present? Your guess is as good as mine. Waiting around ain't my style. Ah, it appears you're all here. Parks? Looks like our warden friend pulled through. Things have quieted down outside. The night's revolt and all, things could have gone out of hand. Quick. It is times like these when festivals are the most propitious? I don't actually know that one. Dogi and I went for a little stroll and observed high spirits all across the city. I must confess that I've reassessed my opinion of our dear warden. Really? I guess he is a hard worker. I still can't get over the fact that I couldn't tell you that you weren't the real Adol. You had an inkling. Who would have thought that you were a homunculus the whole time? I mean, I had no idea myself. I was in a tube. And the other me had no clue. Every time something like this happens, I convince myself I'll never be surprised again. And then lo and behold, you find a way of surprising me. Hey, that's what East games are about now. That must have been a homunculus by the time I first met him. Speaking of which, I looked into the man named Marius you informed me about. I was very pleased to learn that he was indeed the friend I had been searching for. Wow, good for you, Parks. He was with Adol in the prison, right? Yes, but unfortunately our current situation curtails me from going to see him. If that is so, then it is of great importance that our objective is successful. Then, does that mean you're leaving? I would never do something so churlish as leave without repaying my debt. Moreover, I wouldn't miss witnessing you all save the city for the world. Phew, don't scare me like that. Well, we still haven't heard from Aprilis yet. Why don't you all enjoy a stroll around the city? A little break couldn't hurt. A break? Hey, that's a good idea. The entire city's out and about right now. It's worth taking a look at all. I suppose there's nothing to be gained by waiting around here. I do not object. Also, the bulletin board looks like it's filling up again. You could kill two birds with one stone and get some requests out of the way too. Alright, let's quit kicking our heels and get going already. New quests are available on the bulletin board. Like how Iris just looks really grumpy. Oh, Adol, an urgent request came in. It's on the bulletin board. Have a look before you go, alright? Also, someone joined the crew while you were out. Why don't you say hello? Adol and the Crimson King's items have been consolidated. What, they stored in our soul? I guess now I got that 21k, right? Well, yeah, I was about to say, there must be... Hey! Someone joined our crew! Yes! Yes, Xavier. Whatever his name is actually said like. The best friend. I was about to say, like, most people here probably are going to have, like, events and stuff going on.
Say the word and I'll make it. Let me know if you need it. I'm ready and raring to go.
I will let you know. I need more Mystic Lazulite, supposedly. I don't even know if I'm going to upgrade weapons even more than I have at this point in time, because I'm not actually managing to get them higher than what they are on base anyway.
Don't just leave me hanging.
Looks like the best I can do is just buy the stuff. Oh, let's talk to you first. you want to sit on these tree stumps? Okay then. Well met, Rusty! So this is your secret fortification, huh? Why didn't you tell me about this place before? Thanks for busting me out of prison, by the way. I wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm glad to see you again. Yeah, that's what I said. I heard about what happened, but are you really the self-same Rusty? If you are, then I've got no qualms about working together with you. And there's a little matter of my personal mission I need to carry out. Maybe I'll tell you all about it one day. Fairly well, Rusty. You've gained a new ally. A little Roo. Who will now assist us in the Grimwald Nox. You got a lot of comrades in arms. That must mean I'm late to the party. But better late than never. Now that I'm here, we can get the show on the road. I mean, the show's been on the road for quite a long time. Anamona got her memories back, and now we know the truth behind the monstrums and the Nox. It's about time. We've been chasing shadows for longer than I care to admit. I guess we'll find out today what Zola's been scheming all this time. That and why my dad left. Speaking of which, there is one request I think will shed some light on that. Ah, okay. We now know the truth behind the monstrums and the Nox, but not my dad. Maybe if we take on my mum's request, I can ask him myself.
I see.
The conundrum is tonight's Grimwald, is it not? I have witnessed it once before, not long after I gained a soul. Had I not leveraged the full extent of my gift during that Nox, I would not have prevailed. Though we have yet to hear from Rosvita, let us steel our efforts. So she's been through it once. Right, well we've got friend events to go with, people. I've obviously got to gift something to you at some point in time, Maxim.
You buying or not?
I was like, what have I missed this time?
I see. You need it? I
Shall we
got it.
gift? No.
It's you.
I'll be watching for the right time. Till then, I'll do some rounds myself. The Lemurians have been abnormally active. In addition, I've done some research on this Zola. He has deep-rooted affiliations with the royal family dating back to numerous generations. Don't be fooled by his appearances. He's as much a threat as the Lemures. The Zola. Yeah, it's saying the same thing. The ultimate Grimwald Nox may arise at any moment, so don't let your guard down.
You saw nothing.
That's actually true, like that moon over there is bubbling with darkness. Indeed, Arthur. Indeed. Right, well, we've got events to do too. Hey, Sir Addy. Well, it isn't the man of the hour himself. Care to join me for a drink? I've been just dying to chat with you. She wants the real thing.
Why do you look so on edge, Adol? I'm not planning any dastardly deeds today. Hey, do you remember that jewel I took? After analyzing it, I discovered that it dates back to the 100 Years' War. I can't wait to go back for the rest. Drink up! I'm buying today.
I don't think going back would be possible.
Oh, please, Adol. There's priceless treasure just sitting there, waiting for someone to take it. I'm going to find a way in. But you're more than welcome to keep me company.
You need someone to do the fighting then. Like, do you actually ever fear for your safety over treasure?
What's that, Mr. Adventurer? Is that the pot I hear calling the kettle black?
I mean, I don't really go for the treasure. I seem to give it all back at the end after all.
I admit, I find that the more dangerous the situation, the more exciting it is. We're two peas in a pod, you and I. Don't you think? I've been meaning to ask you something, Adol. What went through your mind when you found out about the other you? Did it ever occur to you that you still might not even be the real Adol?
I mean, it's not worth worrying about.
What if the real Adol's still out there somewhere?
It just doesn't matter. You tell her that there's nothing fake about your thoughts and convictions. There's an equal truth to the real Adol and the other Adol. Smarty listens attentively, engrossed with curiosity as you answer her question. Did I say something weird?
No, not at all. I was just thinking about what you said. Money was the reason I started stealing, but it wasn't the reason I kept doing it. There's a part of me that pines for a thrill, even if I don't get a single gold coin out of it. You're a fascinating man. You know that, Adol Kristen? I wonder, what other escapades you've gotten yourself into? Is it true that you don't keep the treasures and legendary weapons you find? Next time, you should just give them to me. I'll find you a good buyer on the black market.
Hey, the game's even saying he literally doesn't keep them anymore. Your affinity with Soladi is now at max. Soladi's support skill, Bewitching RX, has reached max level. I'm gonna move my mic down a bit so I can read the text, please. Much more imagery of the screen now. Don't know how that messes with the audio, but hey. The old Grimwald Nox, just saying it makes you tingle with fear, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd have already packed up and split by now. Then again, if the city goes under, the hidden treasure I've been after does too. Look at that. Seems I've got no choice but to stick around until the end.
Well, hello there, Adol.
I can definitely make myself some good stuff. Grand elixirs and more. It's not even that much cost to make, to be honest. Yeah, I'll make a grand elixir, sure, why not? Got like several full potions.
Use responsibly.
I always use it responsibly.
Oh, leaving already. Take care up there.
So now, the question why I went to you first.
Yeah.
I wonder about like enhancing
Say
stuff.
the word
is,
and I'll make. Let me know if you need it. I'm ready and raring to go.
Usually aren't like the end game best stuff like kind of a craftable thing rather than a buyable thing? Well, that's pretty good though. Tellurian Talisman 2. Otherworldly 1, Soul Spar 1. Tellurian Jewel sounds great. Null all. With buffs.
Well, don't just leave me hanging.
China gave me an allowance today. He told me to go explore the town with Arch on my break. I know police might get in touch with you at any moment now and all, but it'd be crazy fun if you got the chance to walk the stalls with us, Adol. So then the question comes,
Come back anytime.
Is it from one of the other store makers? Do I have to wait? Should I be buying new gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, says she.
Hey, so...
The bar's been really busy today, huh? Sounds like Iris is done being all shy over how she looks too. Must be nice, huh? Having a super popular, super busy shop to work at. Oh, how about you stick around so the warehouse looks super busy too?
Step right up.
I don't even think I can even make stuff up to the level it was. Oh, I can make a Nocturne oil if I wanted one. I can make lots of mystic lazulite, 10 of them, and then use 10 of them to make a soul spar, which we don't have any of.
Trade anything? Bye-bye. See you later.
I'm not trading anything. How's Morbihan doing, I wonder? How much shards do I have? I have 131. Yes, and this is where our end game stuff comes into. Morbihan wants to have an event. Now then, I think introductions are in order. How are you feeling, Monsieur Real Adol? Did you always know who I was? Did I know the monstrum you was a homunculus all along? Oh, I'm a river spirit. Of course I did. Morbihan is a very powerful being, you know. Now, would you gather all the monstrums here? There's something I wish to tell you all.
What did you want to tell us?
If it's something stupid, I'm gonna have myself some fried salamander tonight.
No. Why don't we all calm down? The matter I wish to discuss is the oath I made to all of you.
Oath? I don't recall you making a promise to us.
He must be talking about the past. A promise he made to us during the 100 Years' War, perhaps.
Anemona, mon ami. That is exactly right. You see, I am a spirit sent here by the King of Gods, Grimnir himself. I was once like you. I fought against the Grimwald Nox alongside spirits and demigods. But regrettably, after the Hieroglyph Church took over, people no longer believe in spirits. It is so sad. But I am the only one left, because the fishermen like me very much.
It's too bad the decline of the Norse religion caused the spirits to disappear.
And then the humans make the homunculi to replace us. And I thought to myself, who do these humans think they are to take the jobs of the spirits? May, generation after generation, I watched as you died over and over. And I was so sad to see the sun lose herself over time. I got sick of it. So I revealed myself and made an oath to all of you. I vowed to watch over you with what power I had left as long as you kept fighting.
You mean you've been keeping that promise for 500 years?
Keeping a promise for so long is truly a sign of dedication.
I still can't believe I'm talking to a giant newt. But you're not a bad guy after all.
Thank you, Sir Morbihan. On behalf of all the homunculi that came before us, too.
Oh, the honor is all mine. Alas, I only wish I could do more. I used to be very worried about you all, but now I am not so worried. I do not mean you as homunculi. I mean you as people living real lives. We all have the Crimson King to thank for that. Ah, I have something for you that I kept safe for the original heroes. Tiens, it is yours now.
A spirit elixir. A little bit of a boost of SP.
Is that from the 100 Years' War?
Oh, mais oui! I am sure you'll put it to good use. All I ask in return is that you show me your beautiful faces tomorrow as well.
Your affinity with Morbihan is now at max. Untitled has reached max level. I very thank you. It's very kind. I will use it straight away. 10 more SP. Not a small amount, by any means. I'll take it, Thank you very much. Who do I want to give strength elixirs to at this point? Oh my god, Kratos got the least strength now. Today is the Victory Day festival. Time passes us like clouds in the wind.
Oh la la!
Every year there are always the inebriates who fall into the river. With the Grimwald Nox too, it is the busiest day of the year for moi. It is also the saddest day, but do not let that stop you from enjoying the festival. You shall have time to celebrate. There's actually a river not too far off that people keep falling in after drinking and dying. I'm guessing over the last year that's probably not happened.
As you wish.
It's weird to think about. So it's 5,000 for these top tier materials. So I don't know whether to spend money or not. You'd be surprised. There's lots of pubs that are put next to rivers, but pubs next to rivers are not that great ideas when you really think about it. Right, let's talk to Krisha and end our bottom floor exploration, shall we? Oh, she's sleeping. We'll just go off somewhere else now. Adol. Krisha is sleeping. She seems to be restless.
Please don't go. Adol. Oh, Adol? Good morning. Oh no! Did I fall asleep?
Yeah, it looks like you were tired. I was just watching you while you're sleeping. I'm definitely not going to get slapped for this.
I'm sorry. But what a relief. I had a dream that you left somewhere without us. But then I woke up and here you are.
I can't leave, remember? I'm sorry I made you worry in the dreams that I'm not responsible for.
Well,
That's okay. We were just a bit startled when you fainted in the restricted sector. Hey, Adol. You're gonna leave when the curse is gone, aren't you? I've been doing my best to help everyone break the curse. But when Zola told us we didn't have to fight anymore, I was sad. It was this curse that brought us together. What if it was actually a blessing? I was afraid that if this blessing went away, you wouldn't stay with me anymore.
I mean, the Wanderlust, my other curse, will come into effect surely, but I never thought of it that way.
I know I'm probably overthinking it. If only it would never end.
If only what would never end?
Huh?
What? Did I say that out loud? Well, oh, I know! You've got to slap me, Adol!
That's a reverse that I expected. Settle down.
I can't! First I fall asleep, then I start spouting nonsense. I've got to pull myself together. Dogi said that nothing makes for a better pick-me-up than a good slap on the cheeks. So please, Adol.
I'm gonna pat her on the head. It's the only way. It is the Falcom way. 40 years of head pats. You pat Krisha on the head.
Huh? That's not what I meant, silly. You're too nice, Adol. But that's what I like about you. I've been feeling out of sorts lately. You fell unconscious. My sister was taken. And on top of that, I'm still having trouble believing that I'm a homunculus. But I'll keep my chin up. You helped me realize how brave and strong I could really be. And because of that, I finally gained Father's approval. I have to repay the favor. I'll do my best to help you too.
I like how she didn't realize she was supposed to, do herself. Not someone else was just randomly supposed to come up until someone else spots it and then I'm in court. Your affinity with Krisha is now at max. Krisha's sports skill, White Cat's Boon, has reached max level.
Adol!
Because you, Adol, I'm ready. Everybody in town is busy enjoying the festival, but remember, anything can happen. We've got to do shopping yet. Alright, well, no one seems to be in this section, so I'm going to go straight for the bulletin board. Well, it seems Dogi's got a thing to do too. I'm guessing Park's wherever he is. I can probably give him some map completion. Oh, I guess I'll do the bulletin board last. We're just going to end up with loads of events first. We've got to do shopping. Don't you know how this works? Right, where should I start from? Let's start with these two. That's a bit of a learned bench. So the Adacom's life after the 100 Years' War is riddled with riddles. Why so? While we do possess records of his prowess as Saint Rosvita's right hand, it remains unclear what became of him in the time following her execution. Supposedly, he cut himself off from the world after retiring from the military to his hometown. I'd never gone that far in my research. You're one heck of an anthropologist, huh? I beseech thee, good sir, as a minstrel of all melodies heroic, enlighten me further. I recently met this young woman when investigating some ancient Norse ruins. She was a bard who wished to preserve the legends of the 100 Years' War through song. How wonderful that there are still youngsters captivated by history. That Professor Valin has a wealth of fascinating things to say. I'd half a mind to use it as soul material right this second. By his leave, of course. What happened to that weird masked maid I got last time? She's eating lots of nuts. Wait, don't tell me. That girl over there, is that her? She's the most adorable girl I've ever seen, ever. That's it. After this, I'm going to go right up to her and make my move. You're telling me a god-tier cutie like her was hiding under a mask this whole time? Well, obviously she was hiding from constantly having moves made on her. Can there be any more people? What is all this hoopla about? Well, money is money. That is enough reason to bust a gut. Lifting money for the drunks at the festival will be like taking candy from a baby. By the way, the guy who joined us recently, his name is Maxim, right? Do not trust him. He is clearly up to no good. Still, he does remind me of the man who raised me, except less geezery. I did try asking him, but he responded with nothing more than silence. The nerve. Mark my word, I will find out who he is one day. Whenever I have time, I'll be seeing more of him in the Dandelion. I intend to make Maxim fess up, even if I have to force him to. In the meantime, I have work to do. Yeah, lifting money from the drunks at the festival will be like taking candy from a baby. Don't go thieving. Anyone else like this track with a guitar that we've got going on in the city this time? I dropped my spoon on the floor just now. That little waitress girl brought me a replacement almost immediately. She was a little flustered and a lot rude, but cute and considerate nonetheless. Just instant assassined in with a spoon. I was going to kill you with it. Wow, the Victory Day Festival happens every year, but the crowds surprise me every time. Seeing everyone enjoying themselves is the best part about it by far. And it actually marks 3 years since Professor Valen and I met for the first time. I think we'll commemorate the occasion with a little celebration after work.
Alrighty.
Of course, before we relax, we have to earn it first. I want to be able to have fun today.
Any errands you'd like me to run?
Yes, tell me how much, oh my goodness. Like, I don't have the money for anything. I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to somehow just deal with the stuff I want now. Sure? In case there's another tier of stuff, but I don't even know at this point.
What would you like me to do?
How am I supposed to get enough money?
Are you sure? Any errands you'd like me to run?
Maybe there's stuff I can sell for an absolute ton. Well, I can sell them. But that's not even for an absolute ton, like I said. Yeah, I mean, old weaponry and armor, sure. But even that doesn't get me that much money. Yes, I seem to be probably needing everything that sells for a lot.
Are you sure?
So this isn't going to go well.
Call for me whenever you like.
What's up, Dogi?
Hey!
Thanks to the Victory Day Festival, it's been the busiest day we've ever seen so far. Not exactly my MO, but I've been waiting on tables and cooking in the back. I don't know a damn thing about customer service, but there's a first time for everything. Just scoping out the festival while you're on patrol, right? Just take things slow, right? Won't want someone to have to carry you back again.
Oh,
by the way, Parks has been in the city since this morning. Said something about seeing a friend. Marco and Lucian also had stuff to do, apparently. Anyway, if you've got any map in progress to report, I can take care of that for you. Oh, he's gone.
So, what's the situation?
Map.
Not much here we haven't seen before.
Oh, I actually gave it in for the 8%. Yeah, I would do, because that's the kind of guy I am.
Alright, let's get to prepping.
So we need soul spars to do the last one.
Do it.
Everything's pretty much done. Hands are tied till we hear from Aprilis. When I finally do get a break, I think I'll take a gander at the Victory Day Festival myself.
Good work out there.
Oh, Adol.
My darling, welcome! We're just bursting the theme today with customers, so do excuse me, dear. You too, Credo. I wish I could whip up a snack for you, but I don't have the luxury right now.
What?
I'm capable of feeding myself. Hey, Shanae, heard you were a gladiator. Oh, of course, that's what's going on. After your shift, what do you say we go head to head? See if you still got it. As much as I'd love to go at it with you all night, I'm afraid I'll have to decline. That was my past, and the bar is my passion now. Sorry, Credo, darling. What a buzzkill. Maybe Dogi or Maxim will be up for it then. You're more restless than usual, aren't you? Could the Victory Day Festival have anything to do with it? If it wasn't for this curse, you can bet we'd be dueling right now. Maybe I'll try Dogi or Maxim, or a customer might carry me over. Is it just me, or has Credo been acting strange as of late? I didn't take him for one who would exhibit enthusiasm for festivals. Maybe he's not dealing with the homunculus thing. We'll have to find out. I'm sure there will be a plot thread. Bonjour, Balduq! I heard from the kiosk down the street that this was the best bar in town, and boy is it! The food's a given, but the bar manager's hospitality is second to none. And don't even get me started on the cute waitress. Or waitresses. Some of them are kids. I'm gonna slap you. Aha! I see Adol! Hi! Please excuse us. I hope you don't mind our visit. Sorry, Adol. I didn't know they'd be coming. Again. Hey, you three. We're super busy today, so I can't take off early this time, okay? Oh, don't worry. We're here as customers today.
Huh?
You are? Oh, I don't remember giving you free any allowance recently. Felix gave us the money this morning. He said we'd be allowed to see you at work as long as we were customers. It's just ever since the festival started, we haven't been able to spend much time with you. Yeah, we're rich now, so we're going to make you cook for us, Yufa. We always have to listen to you, so let's see how you like taking orders for a change. You three are impossible. Oh no, you're going to make your sister cry, aren't you? What? Was it something I said? Alright, you're my valued customers now. Order as much as you like, good sirs and lady. And don't forget to thank Felix when we go to the night market later. Okay. Sorry for troubling you guys. I'll need to remind those two not to get in Yufa's way. Why is Yufa crying? It smells so tasty! The Knights are still recovering over that last incident of theirs. It's not that I don't sympathise with them, but arresting innocents is unforgivable. The Seneschal who opposed it all returned, so hopefully we get a candid apology soon. Is that Lucian? Does he regain his position as well? Because why not?
Sure.
We haven't heard from Aprilis yet, and I'm worried about the Lemures, but I'm going to stay strong for them, no matter what's thrown at me. I smash through everything that gets in our way, Adol. Isn't that what we do?
Don't be a stranger.
Round and round. That's just Yufa. Smash it all, round and round. Right, the bulletin board. So we got 3 quests. His father's son with Pamela for a defense elixir. A while ago I spotted someone in town who looked just like my missing husband. Could I ask someone to find them for me? I just can't stop thinking about it. If interested, please stop by the No Residence, the Noble District. We got Reef Restoration. Every year we commemorate the Victory Day festivities by placing reefs on the cenotaph in the cemetery. This year's reef seems to have broken out. Could you gather some materials for us to repair them? For details, please ask for Rodario at Rindell Antiques. The shop is closed, but feel free to enter regardless. We also have Final Dispossession. I'd like for you to dispose of the Legacy Master Shuttle Art left behind. Ask Shantae for details. I don't know who that mysterious person is. It definitely doesn't straight up show us. Oh, so Shantae's technically the main... Wait, is all of this main quest? Oh, it's not side quest today, girls and boys. And every other denomination. It is main quests. Wow, the streets are getting pretty busy. It will surely be far busier once the night market opens up. Man, if only this wasn't happening, then we could go enjoy ourselves. It would appear the Roman garrison is keeping watch over the city. And I doubt the Knights will pull anything big while the soldiers are in command. Well, it is what it is, given all that's occurred. Never guessed the ultimate Grimwald Nox was on its way, looking at all of this. Yeah, you said it. We mustn't let our guard down. Stay mindful of the Lemures. I mean, they're still around, right? But I'm not geared anymore.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Yes, there is. The Knights, the Monstrums, the Bells of Freedom has been one crisis after another. The fact that we're even holding the festival at all is largely due to the Warden's efforts. You should be grateful for how considerate it's been of you Gleans and your traditions. Ah yes, so considerate. Now, where am I going then? Just how long do they plan on having that talk anyway? I've got a half mind to go check on the boss right this second. Hey, come on man, I know you're worried, but simmer down a bit. Simmer down? You got any idea how much we put the boss through? This all started because we wanted to do something to help the city, pure and simple. Me and the others, we weren't just doing this over some pent-up grudge. All we wanted was to restore Leah to how it... No, to restore peace back to Balduq. That's why, if there's anything we can still do, we have to do it. Yeah, I feel the same. That's why we need to trust the boss now more than ever. Things will start getting back on the right track before we know it. Ah, fine. There we go. I just need to start thinking about what I want to do too.
Good work out there.
I don't know if I've got many more landmarks, to be fair. So we need one more. Oops, sorry for the chit-chat there, guys. We're due for a boatload of tourists and merchants coming in today. I'm going to have to set this stuff aside and keep my mind on the job for now. What, you got business with Alex or something? I mean, go ahead. Sorry for getting in the way.
Okay. I'm so glad this day's finally come.
Everyone's quite happy in town now. Welcome, welcome, and a happy Victory Day festival to you. In honor of this blessed day, I've got some extra special dishes for sale. I'm giving out the recipe too. Try and make it for yourself if you like. Ooh, a platter recipe. Thank you very much.
Come on in. Everything's a good choice.
A Victory Day platter can now be bought.
Not gonna buy anything?
Not yet. Phew, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I'd be. I'm going to try my best to enjoy the festival with my customers.
Come again soon.
Taking point.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Lemuri's detected.
Ow!
I will not let go.
Necklace ram.
Are they going to explode if I don't kill them earlier?
Okay.
Bit worried about that.
You may proceed. Taking point.
All right. Get back.
These things look like they're going to explode. You have a realization.
It's off guard.
Is that they're a lot higher level than me. The monsters here are level 7. I'm getting copper ore from that. I wish I could get a little bit more than that.
Leave it to me. Ain't getting away from me.
Understood.
Leave it to me. Consume them.
Even stronger.
Well,
Those Roman
better get some
soldiers are
experience
hard
from
at
some
work.
Nox, because I'm sure there must be some more stuff to unlock. Let's build up as we go along.
Much better than this.
Jeanette really seems to get things done, huh? I thought energy was all she had, but she's actually a pretty gifted merchant. Well, my job's over now that she's successfully opened up a shop. But I guess I'll keep on keeping an eye on her, just in case. Caught some feelings. I ended up hanging out with Jeanette a lot longer than I thought it'd be. I guess I'll keeping an eye on her, just in case. Someone
I'm so glad this day's
caught
finally come.
friendship. Oh, finally, more than usual even. I managed to delve right into the heart of what happened at the Governor General's. Breaking news, Knights revolt thwarted by mystery monstrums. The Knights have to take care of the monstrums whenever they show, right? That's how they sabotage the revolt, by luring the Knights out. That must be why they didn't stand up to Rom at the Governor General's. Monstrum's goal was definitely to hinder the Knights brewing revolt all along. Thank you, Monstrums. You really did have the city's interests at heart. Well, I mean, we're getting some good press. Good press ain't bad.
Are you hurt anywhere?
Well, Pamela claims to have spotted Smirnov somewhere about town. If that's the case, just what is he doing not paying his own family a visit? A shame. I'd never taken him to be such a thankless clod. The very least you could do is give Pamela and Jules some peace of mind. Dr. Eric.
You must take better care of yourself.
Let's go have some fun.
Did I just land on someone? A bit surprised by someone shouting out like that. Alright, that's this area checked out.
Let's keep this short. How about this?
Ow, I'm getting nuked.
That's a drop for you. It's off guard. Done yet.
Well, I guess from our Nox, we can't even get good rewards anymore in a weird way. We can't get, like, shards, right? Can we not build out any more shards? I do wonder. There's got to be some more stuff to unlock, because there were areas still to unlock after all. Oh, you got a recipe book! Just give me the word and I'll have a crack at it. A platter recipe is being handed over.
Hey, Adol.
How
What'll it
much
be?
does it cost here? $8.40, but we need some extra cheese. The question is, what do I need to give to Thingamabob? I'll buy some cheese and some flour, maybe.
Don't be a stranger.
Any errands you'd like me to run?
Standard cheese, right? Normal cheese.
Here you are.
My poor money.
Here you are. Anything, stay safe out there.
Adol, you just take your time.
A Victory Day platter for a
Bon
lot
appetit.
less. I don't know if I actually made a white quiche or not.
Thanks a bunch. Bon appetit.
I'll buy all of them just in case we haven't given them to Thingamabob.
Don't be a stranger.
The lady at the church. I don't actually know her name. She's Thingamabob. We call her Thingy. Okay, let's actually bring up the map. See if there's anything abroad that we need to get to. Well, there's a landmark over here that we can't get to yet. But hopefully, surely will unlock. Because this area has not been done. So we've got an area out here. And it depends if there's an area here too. Which would be behind there. So you're assuming there isn't an area out here? Though there are roads that lead there. Gotta wonder how much more in terms of unlockables are there that exist. But if I'm going anywhere first of all, it should probably be to see about some armor. Well, welcome to... how are you supposed to not get embarrassed shouting at people? Master yourself gave me the chance to help her out, but I'm hopeless at this.
Hey there, take a look around. I recommend everything.
So now it's Valorous Vestments for a 54 defense upgrade. However, that does require Unfading Hides and Sacred Branches. Quite a lot of them.
Just browsing then?
Oh me, something tells me she's feeling a little too shy to speak up. I imagine I must have been that way myself at first. Guess she'll just have to keep on plugging away until she gets used to it.
Looking for anything specific?
I can make the Jade Black Yufa gear, which requires an Unfading Hide, but why not?
Oh, that one's special.
Changed her to black green in terms of look.
And hope to see you again soon.
Duke doesn't get much better than this.
Over here, sir. Everything's a good...
I guess now the problem comes to finding the gift that's obviously waiting for Maxim. And is there a gift for Xavier too? Well, out having fun with the whole gang, Krisha. Here, I've been handing these out for the festival. Take it. Oh, but I just bought cheese. Wow, thanks so much, Angela. Oh, don't mention it. I know how busy you are with the shop. You got to enjoy what time off you can get.
Come again soon.
Go save some money.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Can I just take the money for the
Find
cheese?
everything you need here.
Thank goodness the Roman army managed to raid all that hullabaloo in town. We wouldn't have been able to hold the Victory Day festival this year otherwise. You kids make sure to enjoy it as much as you can. I know I will.
What can I get for you? What's wrong? Come back soon, you hear?
I'm glad
Looks like
we could
randomly
stay
get
at
something
the
like
festival
cheese.
after all.
Hooray! The Victory Day festival's finally here! I've been to several of them since we lost our nobility. But this one's the best year yet, because Papa gets to enjoy it too. Noble life always kept me too busy to know what the city was like during the festival. But you know, attending the festivities as an ordinary civilian is surprisingly fun. Though nothing could ever compare to giving Paul a chance to enjoy himself once more.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
That's much. Did you know there's much to enjoy at the festival, guys? Haven't heard much about Hawk lately. Actually, he looks like he's gonna. Whoa, hello! Gonna try to explode on me, isn't it? Give me loads of money. I don't know per battle if I'm actually getting much in the way of money.
Welcome.
I'm looking for gifts.
I carry only the best. Nothing caught your eye?
Oh boy, festival days really snuck up on us this year, huh? It's a red letter day for merchants like me. Make it or break it, all or nothing. Me, I'm gonna go in for it all. Time to put all my business strategizing to the test.
Come back soon.
Old Duke doesn't get much better
I get the
than
impression the Knights Revolt petered out just as it was gaining ground. Settling for putting them on probation was an unexpected move on the Romans' part. Indeed, it was not so much a show of force as it was a reconciliation. That would sound reasonable enough, were Rome itself not the one always waging war upon its surrounding nations. Quite right, Master Wedgen. No matter how its territories improve, an invading nation shall always be just that. We've learned a great deal about Rome's idea of conciliation thanks to this. It seems our little reconnaissance has borne some fruit after all. Indeed, Master Wedgen, though the vast majority of it was closer to sightseeing. Indeed. The monstrum thing on top, I look at it.
Welcome. Are you looking for something?
Nope.
Need anything else?
It's a wonder we've even made it to Festival Day, given all that's happened recently. Still, any Glee merchant worth their salt knows it's the biggest event of the year. People may be a little rattled, but we'll do our best to get things into celebration mode.
Come again, okay?